The YPG Kurdish militia in Syria has taken on its first female volunteer to fight the Islamic State, and she is an Israeli-Canadian citizen, Gila Rosenberg. A former IDF soldier, Rosenberg has also spent time in a U.S. prison, as we hear in this report from Alex Jen.
Gil Rosenberg, known to friends in Israel as Gila, once served in the IDF as a civil aviation pilot in the search and rescue unit.
She at first thought about going into the American Air Force to train on fighter jets, but she always felt that if she was going to learn a skill like that, she wanted to learn from the best.
Then in 2009, she was arrested. Rosenberg was involved in a lottery phone scam targeting the elderly after reportedly running out of money. The 31-year-old consented to extradition and served around 3 years in a U.S. prison, according to her lawyer, Yahel Ben-Oved. It is reported that she, along with 11 others, stole up to $25 million. Reuters asked Rosenberg about her conviction, but she declined to comment, saying, "Sorry, you'll have to go through the chain of command in YPG." Reports say she is estranged from both her parents, but her father speaks of Rosenberg and describes her preparedness for action.
She's known, I think, for always carrying around a backpack. And I've asked her why she carries around such a full backpack, and she says, in case something happens.
In an interview with Israel Radio, Rosenberg says she contacted the Kurdish People's Protection Unit, or YPG, on Facebook. She then met her contacts on the ground in Iraq, where they drove her across the border to Syria. She's now a fighter for YPG, only 3,000 meters from ISIS terrorists. This isn't the first time we've seen social media play a part in the recruitment of soldiers battling ISIS. In late October, former U.S. soldier Jordan Mattson said he, too, used Facebook to contact the Kurdish militia about joining the fight.
I got in contact with the YPG on Facebook, and I prayed about it for probably a month or two, and just really soul searched and said, is this what I want to do? And eventually, decided to do it.
Mattson says he also used the internet and social media to recruit other soldiers from around the world.
I've had ex-military come from Eastern Europe, Western Europe, Canada, the United States, Australia, you name it, they've been asking. ISIS has threatened all of these countries that I've named to push their agenda in those nations, and the veterans of those nations who love their countries don't want to sit by while this is happening.
On Mattson's Facebook page, he refers anyone interested in volunteering to the Lions of Rojava Facebook page, naming it the official page of YPG. It is unclear if Rosenberg used that site, but it seems YPG, much like ISIS, has used social media to recruit foreign fighters. IBA News spoke with a good friend of Rosenberg that said that he had seen her just 2 weeks ago in Tel Aviv. He said he definitely sensed that she gets an adrenaline rush from action, that she was very ideological and strongly believed that ISIS had to be defeated, yet she never let on her intent to join YPG. Alexandra Jen for IBA News.
The old Kishla police station in the Old City